seemed too wild to be fake. That's exactly what made it believable. The Bezos-Perry partnership gave the space story just enough credibility to silence early doubters.
The others treated it like a fashion show, strutting in, smiling, ringing the bell like it was a runway. But me, I wasn't one of them. I know it turned into a meme, and usually becoming a meme isn't exactly flattering, but honestly, I think it's hilarious. How did it change you? It taught me that when you're in the spotlight, you're setting an example, whether you like it or not. I've had so many women, my age and younger, tell me, I would have never done it. But after seeing you do it, I'm reconsidering. But that glittering moment didn't last. Katy Perry has decided she's done playing nice. After days of harsh criticism and an endless social media storm surrounding her involvement in Jeff Bezos's highly publicized and now controversial space trip, she's broken her silence, and she's not alone. In a bombshell twist, Perry named none other than Gayle King, Oprah Winfrey's closest confidant, as a fellow participant in the deal. Both of them, she revealed, were paid handsomely, on equal terms, and agreed to keep it all a secret. We were paid equally and agreed to keep it a secret, Perry said bluntly. No spin, no sugarcoating, just facts, her facts. And just like that, the story flipped. What had been just another celebrity scandal turned into a full-blown media earthquake. From the beginning, Perry was under fire. Was she just a pawn in a billionaire's fantasy, or a willing player in a grand illusion? Everyone demanded answers, and her silence was being interpreted as guilt. But her statement? It wasn't just a clapback, it was a shared indictment. And if she's going down, she's not going quietly, or alone.
Not about singing my songs. It's about a collective energy in there. It's about us. It's about making space for future women and taking...
Gayle King, long known for her composed presence and reputation for integrity, is suddenly in the crosshairs. Was she in on the act? Did she accept the money and the role, agreeing to pose, smile, and sell the dream? According to Perry, yes. And what's more disturbing, the agreement to stay silent was mutual. That changed everything. Now it's not just about Perry, it's about the machine behind it all, the dangerous intertwining of media, celebrity, and billionaire ambition. And Gayle King? Her silence is deafening. If she's innocent, where's the denial? If she's not, how deep does this go? Perry's move wasn't just emotional, it was strategic. She knew the backlash wouldn't just blow over, she knew how fast the public judges. And so she did what any cornered celebrity with receipts would do, she flipped the script. But even with the new angle, the damage was already done. The once celebrated Blue Origin space mission is now losing its shine. What was hailed as a historic moment is looking more and more like a PR stunt, with celebrities used as walking billboards to sell a billionaire's dream. And those faces, they're starting to crack under pressure. This isn't just a Katy Perry problem anymore. It's a reckoning for the entire system of celebrity endorsements, especially when they align themselves with billionaires and image-driven ventures. Perry's revelation was a warning shot, and it might not be the last. More names, more deals, more silence bought with dollar signs. The public is now watching, wiser, more skeptical, and far less forgiving. As for Gayle King, the spotlight is burning. If she speaks, every word will be scrutinized. If she stays silent, the silence itself might speak volumes. The myth of a flawless space mission and the pure reputation surrounding it is unraveling. And Katy Perry? She might have lost favor with some, but in this moment, she did what few dare to do. When the heat got too intense, she told the ugly truth, or at least her version of it. Now the fallout from Perry's revelations is no longer just celebrity gossip, it's igniting a firestorm around Jeff Bezos's empire. As more details emerge about the alleged deception behind the trip, Bezos is facing one of the biggest credibility crises of his career. It's costing him billions. Investors are shaken, public trust is crumbling. And in a twist of cosmic irony, the very man Bezos wanted to outshine, Elon Musk, is pulling even further ahead in the space race. Bezos wanted to prove that Blue Origin could stand tall next to SpaceX. He gathered a lineup of celebrities, influencers, and media figures to boost the brand. And for a while, it worked. Social media exploded. Katy Perry smiled for the cameras. Gayle posed with pride. The event looked like history, but now, that glittering facade is collapsing. Perry's claim that she and Gayle were equally paid and mutually silent set off a chain reaction of investor panic. Why? Because it confirmed what Wall Street fears most: manipulation. Now analysts are asking the hard questions. How much of Blue Origin's story was real, and how much was just a high-budget illusion? And what does that say about Bezos's leadership, about Blue Origin's future? Investors are pulling out. Stocks tied to Bezos's ventures are dipping. Boardrooms are shifting focus from vision and growth to damage control. No one wants to back a CEO accused of buying attention instead of building real achievements. Meanwhile, Elon Musk, he's doing what he does best: launching rockets, stirring headlines on X, formerly Twitter, and not relying on celebrity gimmicks. And in contrast to Blue Origin, SpaceX is now being viewed as the more authentic space brand. Musk is gaining traction, funding is flowing toward him, and Blue Origin is being branded the flashy underdog that fumbled the golden opportunity. This isn't just about reputation, it's about billions in momentum, trust, and market confidence that's now evaporating. Bezos wanted to beat Musk in space, but thanks to a few million-dollar payouts, orchestrated silence, and one pop star who finally decided to speak, the entire empire is wobbling. And in the cutthroat space industry, there's no easy forgiveness. Once trust is lost, once people feel duped, the path to recovery is long, expensive, and uncertain. Bezos isn't just fighting for Blue Origin anymore. He's fighting for his legacy. And the scandal? It's just getting started. More names may drop. More whistleblowers might emerge. And the financial bleeding? It's nowhere near stopped. As for Musk, he's not just winning. He's watching his biggest rival collapse under the weight of his own ambition, and that might be the ultimate victory. And as the dust continues to rise, one thing becomes painfully clear. This isn't just a scandal, it's a shift in the cultural tide. For years, the public tolerated the merging of celebrity and capitalism. They even celebrated it. Red carpets turned into brand campaigns, humanitarian speeches sponsored by tech giants, space exploration sold with Instagram filters and sparkling gowns. But this is different. This is space, a frontier that for generations symbolized pure ambition, human progress, and limitless possibility. And now it feels tainted, packaged, sold. The idea that it could be reduced to a PR circus with payouts and secrecy agreements is hitting a nerve. It's not just disappointing, it's disillusioning. And Katy Perry's confession cracked the illusion wide open. Now, media outlets are digging deeper. Analysts are combing through contracts. Legal teams are being mobilized. And insiders are whispering. This was never about science or exploration. It was about spectacle. And if more high-profile figures were involved, if more names agreed to smile, post, and play their part for the right price, then this is no longer a question of bad optics. It's a question of deception. Already, the public is demanding transparency. Who else was paid? Who else stayed silent? And how far did the illusion go? Gayle King's brand is at stake. Blue Origin's future is in question. And Jeff Bezos? He's learning that legacy isn't bought with money. It's earned with truth. Meanwhile, Katy Perry's bold move has polarized the world. Some say she's brave, calling out the game everyone plays but few admit. Others say she's simply dragging others down with her, a sinking ship pulling crew with it. But regardless of which side you're on, you can't deny one thing. She changed the narrative. She reminded the world that when you trade your voice for a contract, when you turn history into a photo op, the bill always comes due. And this bill? It's costing more than just dollars. It's costing trust, reputation, and maybe the future of a billionaire's dream to conquer the stars. Because space was supposed to inspire us. But now, thanks to one explosive reveal, it's become a mirror, a reflection of our culture's obsession with fame, wealth, and control. And in that reflection, many aren't liking what they see. More truth is likely to come. More silence will be broken. And as the world watches, one question echoes louder than any rocket launch ever could. Was this the future we were promised? Or just another illusion wrapped in stardust?